Stampers, this is Dawn from DawnStampingThoughts.net, and today we're going to make my swap card that I did for the advisory board get together in Thailand. And this is my card, and let me show you how it opens. You're going to use this butterfly right here as a stopper or a closure. So you're just going to open up the flap and then your card opens up like that. Isn't it cute? Okay, so then you just lift up the butterfly and you tuck in the panel just like that. And then the inspiration of this card came from this card. You might remember that I posted, I guess it's been about 3 weeks ago. And I just love this whole color combo, and I love the paste and the butterfly, but just changed the card layout. So let me show you how I made this today. Let's get started. Okay, so for the panel on the front side, the basic black is cut at 2 5/8 by 5 3/8. And then the lemon lime twist is cut at 2 1/2 by 5 1/4. And then the inside of the card, the basic black, is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And then the whisper white piece is cut at 3 3/4 by 5. Okay, so this is the lemon lime twist cardstock, and we're going to cut this. I'm going to use my Stampin' trimmer. We're going to cut this on the 8 1/2 inch side. We're going to cut it at 5 1/2. And we're going to keep this piece to cut out the butterfly. And then we're going to turn it on the 11 inch side, and we're going to cut this at 10 1/2. Okay, now I'm going to grab my bone folder. Now we're going to score at 2 3/4, still on the 10 1/2 inch side across the top. So 2 3/4 we're going to score, and then slide that down to 7 and score. Okay, so this is going to make your base of your card, and I'm going to burnish the edges really quick. So then this is the card. This is how it's going to open up, just like that. Super easy. All right, so let's go ahead and move the trimmer. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add the embossing paste to the lemon lime twist panel on the front of the card. So I have my embossing paste and my spatula. Now I'm going to be using some washi tape, and I'm going to tear off, let me actually lay this piece down here so I can kind of get an idea of how I want to lay this out. So I'm just going to use the washi tape as a guide for where I want to block that section off. And this is the Pattern Party decorative mask. And I think I'm going to, let's just do it down to here. So then once I line that up, then I'm just going to go ahead and take my embossing paste, scoop some out with my spatula. Then I'm just going to go ahead and spread this onto the lemon lime twist. Just like that. Okay, and then we're going to scoop this back into the jar, and then I'm just going to scrape this off. Okay, and then we're just going to go ahead and pick this up. Use quite a bit of the washi tape on this one. Oh my gosh. All right, so remember to clean your mask and your spatula before you put everything away. Paste on. Now we're going to add some Dazzling Diamonds, the glitter, to the paste while it's still wet. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. All right, then we're just going to go ahead and set that aside to dry. Let's finish up with the rest of the card. So now we're going to go ahead and do some stamping. I got a piece of Whisper White here. Let me show you the stamp sets we're using. Okay, so for the front of the card, we're using Ribbon of Courage, and we're using this greeting right here. Live every moment, laugh every day, and love with all your heart. I love that greeting. Okay, so then for the inside of the card, we're using Special Celebrations. We're using this Happy Birthday with this greeting right here. This is the Move Me Thinlits. We're using the butterfly right here, both sections of the butterfly. And then remember, this is also available in a bundle with the You Move Me stamp set. When you buy these together in a bundle, you'll save 10%. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and stamp our greeting on this Whisper White piece with the Memento ink. Okay, and then we're just going to go ahead, since we have the memento out, we're going to go ahead and stamp the inside. Okay, so then this has both of the greetings on there. I put them on the block at the same time so I can just stamp it all at one time. So I'm just going to go ahead and stamp the inside. Okay, so there's the inside. All right, now we're going to go ahead and cut our butterflies out. Okay, so we're going to use the Lemon Lime Twist cardstock, and we're just going to cut out the body of the butterfly. We're going to cut 2 of these out. Okay, so next, before we move on to the precision base plate, I'm going to go ahead and cut the flap for the base of the card. So this is the 2 3/4 inch side flap, so you can tell it's the smaller side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold the smaller section over top of the larger flap, and I'm going to take my outline of my butterfly, and I'm going to grab that washi tape again really quick. I need to cut off a piece that's longer than the butterfly so it can stay put. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this antenna part of the butterfly body as a guide. So I want to cut this thinlet. I want to line up that washi tape right along that antenna side right there. So it's going to make more sense here as I move along, but you're going to take your card with the smaller flap over top of the larger flap, and then you're going to take your thinlet or your framelit, and I'm going to use that washi tape line right here, right up against the line of the base of the card, right where that 2 3/4 inch flap comes into that framelit right there. Then I'm going to open up the card, and this is the part that we're going to cut for the flap for the closure of the card. So we're going to take our other acrylic plate, and I'm going to line this edge up right along the edge of the washi tape. So this is the only part that's going to cut. This part's going to stay intact to the card. Okay, so just line that acrylic up with that washi tape, and then you're going to push that through. Super easy. And then this is going to be removed. Let me get that washi tape off there. There we go. There we go. So now this is going to be your closure to your card. So remember, this is going to fold into that flap, just like that. How awesome! All right, so now we're going to go ahead and cut out the detailed butterfly part, and we're going to use the basic black for that. And this time we're going to use the precision base plate. Remember, you're only going to need 1 acrylic for this when you're using the base plate. And we're going to use the basic black. We're going to cut 2 of these out as well. And I'm going to run it through twice, just so that it cuts all those little details in there really good. We're going to go ahead and move the big shot. All right, now we're going to bring in all our pieces. We're going to add the Lemon Lime Twist butterfly to this section that we cut out to the base, just to kind of bring in the base of your butterfly so it's finished underneath there. So I'm just going to go ahead and add this to the front of the card. And I'm just taking the wing and I'm lining it up from where I cut it so it lines up perfect. Okay. Then we're going to take our little mini dimensionals, and these dimensionals fit perfect on the back of the butterfly. So I'm just going to put 1 on each of the black parts of the detailed part of the butterflies. And then I'm going to peel this off, and then this is going to layer on top of that Lemon Lime Twist butterfly that we just layered onto that. See, now this is going to be for your closure. Let me show you. So then this is your flat part. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to layer these two butterflies together. All right, now we're going to add a basic rhinestone to the butterflies. I'm going to punch the greeting out with the 1 3/4 inch circle punch. Then we're going to use the 2-inch circle punch with the basic black. Then we're going to use the brand new 2 1/4 inch circle punch with the Dazzling Diamonds glimmer paper. Beautiful. I thought that would look really nice with the Dazzling Diamonds on the embossing paste. So now we're just going to layer all these pieces together. All right, now this is going to get popped up on a dimensional. And on the back of this butterfly, we're going to add a dimensional. All right, now we're going to go ahead and add the inside of the card. And here's the black piece. We're going to layer these two together. So pretty. So that's how you close the card. All right, now we're going to go ahead and layer this piece onto the basic black piece. And this is the piece that we cut the circle out of because we were going to cover that up anyway. So that's what I'm going to add the paste piece to, because nobody's even going to see that section. Then we're going to layer this onto the front of the card. So pretty. Okay, so then we're going to take our second butterfly, position this right over here, and then the greeting is going to go at the bottom. Oh my gosh, this card is so sweet. So then you open it up like that. So then you just close up your card. That's how you make that fun fold. All right, so let me show you the other one. Okay, so here's the other one. And then let me show you all the ones that I made for the swap. Okay, so I have them all in clear envelopes so you can tell. Oh my gosh, aren't they pretty when they're all together like that? Oh my gosh. So I needed 25 of them. So I actually cut out 50 butterflies and then 50 of the lemon lime twist butterflies. Oh my gosh, such a beautiful card. Okay, so I'll have all the items listed below. And then also you can subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any future videos. Okay, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. Bye.